In case you haven't picked up on it already, I've had a major career change. I've become a flight attendant in the past few months. So I basically was gone for close to 2 months to go to training. It was really surprisingly intense and very rigorous. I think people tend to think of flight attendants as, you know, waiters of the sky or I don't know, but really they're safety professionals and it's really quite serious. Having been gone for a few months and just the interview process on top of that, I was kind of being flown back and forth from Texas a lot, so I've just been sort of on my toes. The whole application process took probably about 5 months. It was really long. But I'm back, and I've been at the job for about a month now. Now today, I'm going to my favorite place in the world, which is Paris. So while I'm not allowed to film, I don't think I'm allowed to film at least, kind of the things that I find most exciting, like inside the plane and getting set up, and even when we're in the air, I don't know that I'm allowed to film that. So I figured to the best of my ability, I'll kind of just film what the day is like. And of course my day in Paris, because it's my fave. Did I mention that? Okay, so I am no longer worried about time because my flight was delayed. I was originally supposed to be on like a 6 p.m. flight and it got canceled, but I got pushed to the 9 p.m. flight instead. And now it's delayed another hour and 20 minutes. So now we're not supposed to leave until about 10 p.m. and get to Paris at like 11 a.m. But you know what? This is my career now and there will be plenty more Paris trips. So if I have only an afternoon to enjoy it, then I'll make the most of that afternoon.
I suppose I ate those words because when I got to the airport, to my dismay, we were delayed again, and then again, and then again. So I spent many hours there just waiting around almost all night, but ultimately we did make it on a plane, and we made it to the city, and we made it there safe and sound, which is the most important thing.
I can't. I was supposed to be here at 7 a.m. Ask me what time it is, and I just got to the hotel. It's almost 3 p.m. I'm genuinely really sad about this. Oh, I need a nap so badly. Because I worked a red eye to get here, and so I'm gonna take a cat nap, and I'll see how I feel, and I'll force myself to go out and enjoy the city, damn it. Bonne nuit. I'll see you all in like whenever. It's time for me to go out to the world. I'm gonna find some espresso maybe. You know what's a real bummer? You know how there's a warm 65 degrees Fahrenheit and a cold 65 degrees Fahrenheit? Well, I was really banking on the warm 65 and we got the not warm.
Turns out walking around the city woke me up and did me good because I mustered up the energy to go to my favorite cafe in the city, Le Café des Chats, so I could get a little caffeined up and continue my day. It wouldn't be a complete trip without going a little thrifting, so I hit up the Kilo shop. Somehow I had enough self-control to only get one thing. I am currently walking through my old neighborhood, very nostalgic, very fun. And it would be remiss of me not to grab a bite to eat with who I often refer to as my French dad, because he's my dad when I'm in France. So yeah, we're gonna go grab some din din. Thank God, because I'm starving. And then I just may have to crash early, but we'll see. So I had a lovely meal with my French family, and I got back to my hotel and slipped into a food coma.
Help. I had a really nice afternoon in Paris. But there's one more thing I have to do. I have to. It doesn't matter how many times I've come here. There's one last thing that I need to do. We gotta go see the tower sparkle. Let's go do that before I completely lose consciousness. I cannot describe how the twinkling tower makes me feel. It's kind of like the seconds before midnight hits on New Year's Eve, except it's not once a year, it's every hour in Paris of every day. How great is that? Okay, so I just walked like directly around the tower to get here to Trocadero. That was the literal worst. Like, I think if we all go to hell and we get a hell curated to us, mine might be what I just did. Anyway, I got a pretty good spot. Laugh at me all you want, but she never gets old. Never. Never gets old, baby. Never gets old. Oh. I don't want to do this. I can't even look at all my belongings right now. They're everywhere and they're bothersome. Well, this was really fun. I don't look like I just got back from like a nice fun day in Paris. I look like I just woke up from a 20-year coma. I'm gonna have to do it like this. Anyway, this was, honestly, it was a surprisingly long day. Even though my layover got cut really short, I feel like I got a lot in. Well, I hope this wasn't too lame. I know that I was gonna try to kind of capture the aviation industry side of all of this, but it just did not. This was the worst example of a day as a flight attendant. I hope you enjoyed me forcing myself to have fun in my favorite place. Regardless, I would have taken 10 hours in my favorite city, because come on. Did you see the tower twinkle? Was that not the most magical shit you've ever seen? I think it's officially time for me to retire. Bonne nuit, people. Stay safe out there. Stay in school. Please enjoy this short clip of me eating a croissant tomorrow morning.